If we're not at a Disney park, we're dreaming about being there, and a cup of Joffrey's Coffee Disney Blend helps. But what about when you're at a Disney park? The Joffrey's Disney Kiosk and Restaurant Locator will make sure you never miss out. Whether it's a cool drink on a hot summer vacation or a great cup of coffee at a Disney signature restaurant, Joffrey's has you covered. Check it out at Joffreys.com.
Please stand clear of the doors. Por favor, manténganse alejado de las puertas.
Please board quickly and safely. Our monorail will be departing momentarily. Thank you.
Hey everybody, welcome to ResortLoop.com. I'm your host, Bob Collar. I've hijacked the show again. I should say we have hijacked the show again. My son Bobby is with us tonight. Bobby?
Hello.
Of course, typically when you hear that we've hijacked the show, you know what's coming. And of course, there's a new movie out, a new Marvel movie.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, indeed.
Yeah.
It is, of course, at this point in time, over $700 million blockbuster after just 2 weekends worldwide. Of course, we're talking Black Panther.
Man.
And we just got done watching it. We were at the theaters and watched it this past weekend. And wow.
Wow, indeed.
I got to say that it is one of the most visually stunning films. The CGI, I could not tell the difference between the actual, the real life and CGI.
Yeah.
I mean, it's seamless. The storyline. I'm going to say this. I'm going to make a lot of people mad. But I'm going to read this. Before I say this, I'm going to read this because this isn't just me. And I want everybody out there in Looper Nation. We're all friends, right? I mean, I hope
some
after this,
of them, I think.
After this, I hope we're all still friends. I just want you to understand something. First off, before I go on, love the movie.
Oh, yeah. I adored it. I thought it was incredible. Great film.
Loved it. So, I want to read you this, and then I'll say what I'm going to say.
All right.
All right. This is the synopsis of the movie. This is not mine. This is on... I'm not exactly sure. This is on their website.
Google.
This is on their website. Google.
Yeah.
This is Google's synopsis. 92% like this movie, Google users. This is from Google. And you tell me what this movie is. After the death of his father, T'Challa returns home to the African nation of Wakanda to take his rightful place as king. When a powerful enemy suddenly reappears, T'Challa's mettle as king and as Black Panther gets tested when he is drawn into a conflict that puts the fate of Wakanda and the entire world at risk. Faced with treachery and danger, the young king must rally his allies and release the full power of Black Panther to defeat his foes and secure the safety of his people. What movie does that sound like? And Bobby, I'm not gonna ask you because Looper Nation likes you. I'm gonna throw myself under the bus. Is that not Lion King? I mean, other than the fate of the entire world being at risk, it's kind of Lion King.
Like you said, I'm not going to answer that. I want them on my side. It's not my podcast.
It's not Lion King, but I got to tell you, it's there are some similarities there. As Disney fans, and I'm not saying again, it's a good movie. It really is.
Fantastic movie.
It's gonna be one that we're gonna get the Blu-ray for because I can't wait to see the outtakes and see the extra scenes. But as Disney fans, you're gonna not be able to help but see some similarities there. Not to give any spoilers, but there's think about Simba and Mufasa and how I'm just saying. Those of you who've seen it out there in Looper Nation, you're going to go, oh, man, that's right. It's just like that. Anyway, so that being said.
I can already see the rating for this podcast just dropping.
I am, this could be the last one. Tim's going to kill me after he finds out. No, it is such a good movie. The music. The thing that struck me right out of the gate was the music in this thing is fantastic.
It's definitely not a score that a person would see in a lot of films nowadays.
Right.
It's tailored to the movie, is what I'm saying.
Right,
You know?
exactly.
It's not your normal orchestra, John Williams
right,
orchestrated.
there you go, yes.
You know,
I don't think John Williams had anything to do with this one. I forgot to
Yeah.
write down who the composer was, but fantastic.
It was a celebration of African culture all around.
All around.
From the design of the entire, from the plot of the film, from the just artwork of it, just the entire film was just a celebration of that culture.
Absolutely, and I got to say, it's refreshing to see that they are being very true to the character of Black Panther, from my understanding of it. Stan Lee makes a great cameo.
As always, yeah.
As always. But all African and African American cast, incredible acting.
Well, besides Martin Freeman,
all of them. Well, we had Martin Freeman and who's the other guy?
Serkis.
Andy Serkis.
Yeah.
Who both of those guys, of course, being from The Hobbit. Martin Freeman is Frodo Baggins, and he's Frodo in the one, right?
No, he is Bilbo.
Bilbo,
From
I'm sorry,
The
Bilbo.
Hobbit,
Yeah, not Frodo. Yeah, Bilbo, and Andy Serkis ends up he's the body actor and voice actor for Gollum
And Snoke.
and
Supreme Leader Snoke.
So he's who knows? Maybe down the road he'll end up being a Disney legend as well, because he's been in all those.
A Disney villain.
or a Disney villain. But all African American and African cast, because there were some characters in there that wasn't CGI. That guy's lip was not CGI. I'm telling you right now, that was very cool.
Yeah.
It's such a great movie.
Fantastic.
I
movie.
really enjoyed.
I agree with you completely. Fantastic effects, except especially the suit. Black Panther's suit was very, very well done. Right. Because I couldn't tell, like you said, when it was CGI and when it was real.
Right.
You know, all of the action sequences, they look, like it's live action.
Oh yeah. I will say this. I got two issues that I didn't care for, and they all revolved around the scenes where they were in South Korea. I didn't like the music. I didn't care for the music in that, and I thought the car chase was too long.
I thought the car chase was too long. I think the music was. I think it was Korean pop music.
Oh, maybe.
So I think they were tailoring to the location of, because like they did that a lot with the different locations that the movie takes place in.
Oh, okay.
The different music changes. Like
when
I don't want to give anything away, but they go to a well-known European city, and it's very elegant.
You're right. Yeah. You're right.
Classical music.
You're right.
And I think they were just trying to tailor to the location, but I get what you mean. It's
Yeah. Yeah, I just didn't. I just thought the car chase scene just went on a little too long. That was my issue.
Yeah, I agree
a little bit too long. Chadwick Boseman, fantastic Black Panther.
Yeah,
fantastic.
I'm not even sure if he's native African or African American with like an English accent. Like if he's doing an accent for that character.
That's a full blown accent.
Like that actor actually has it. Okay, because I was like, if he's replicating the accent of many native Africans, like that's impressive. But that's his actual speaking voice.
No, that's not his speaking voice. He's
not.
African American. That is
wow.
Oh yeah, that is flat out acting.
That's incredible acting.
It is very good.
Even the
very good.
enunciation on certain African words, like I get like that amazes me in any film that I watch when these English actors are able to speak in foreign dialects and foreign languages. That's incredible to me, and it's even more incredible to try to tackle the dialect of an African nation like Wakanda.
Oh yeah,
even if it is fictitious.
Yeah, he actually, I believe he played James Brown.
Oh really?
Get On Up. Yeah, I believe that was him. So,
Didn't he also play Jackie Robinson? I believe he did.
He might have. He
42,
might have.
I think the movie was.
But incredible actor. I tell you, his the range that this guy has is very good, and he is pulling off the Wakanda King now.
Yeah.
Flawlessly.
Yeah. Incredible acting. And from what I've read of Black Panther in the comics, he's nailing the character as well. That really soft-spoken, compassionate but strong kind of character.
Okay. All right. Very good.
But then I'm not a Black Panther expert,
right?
Either,
but you do know a little bit of the history of Black Panther, and one of the things you were telling me about was Captain America has ties to, in the comic book anyway, to Black Panther's father.
Yeah, I actually this was actually online, so I'm not sure of the accuracy of this. But I guess in an earlier comic, Captain America finds himself in Wakanda during World War II. And T'Chaka, Black Panther's father, or maybe his grandfather, I'm not entirely sure, meets him and they actually fight. And Captain America realizes, hey, I won't say anything about this, if we just leave in peace. And I guess that's what happened. But then that was in the comics too, so I'm not sure if that applies to the movie in any way.
Who knows? It may pop up that one thing Disney's been doing, which I really appreciate as an old comic book fan myself, is they're sticking with the comic book,
the source material
and history of it, so that you're actually getting backstories, and that's something that I really liked about this movie is. There weren't really any action sequences. Most of the Marvel movies, you're right away into the action, and it goes the entire length of the film. Yeah,
it was similar, if I may say, it was similar to Civil War and Winter Soldier, in the fact that it was more drama than it was.
There was a big story.
Action.
There was a big build-up to how things end up being the way they end up in Wakanda, and
lots of politics, lots of backstabbing, betrayal,
right?
Which it seems to be the trend of recent Marvel movies, besides Thor Ragnarok and Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Those are more action comedies.
True,
but throughout the past 2 or 3 years, Marvel's been going in a darker, more politically and societally. If that's even a word, but focused direction.
It's not the just funny, we're going to have a good time like Thor Ragnarok, which was kind of just we're just going to have a great time making a movie and laugh a lot and make the audience just feel good. There's a lot of lessons to be learned, and this movie in particular, there are so many messages within this movie.
Oh, definitely.
So many messages. And you start to think, oh, okay, this is where they want to take this movie. And then they switch it around and they give you a whole different message going in the opposite direction.
Yeah, lots of different viewpoints on controversial issues, definitely. It's not a political film. Don't go into it thinking that Marvel's trying to fulfill a political agenda or anything like that, because that's not the case.
Right.
It's just they are displaying real world views that people have. It's a very real movie. I also want to point that out. It's a very it feels genuine. You think with the main villain, Killmonger, you think that there's a reason this guy's doing it. It's not I just want money or it's not your normal superhero villain. Right. He has a purpose. He has an objective to fulfill. And it's very interesting to see that character, especially in the end of the movie.
Oh,
I don't want to give anything away, but the big finale of it,
the big end, and then of course, being Marvel, there you got to stay until the lights come up in the theater, folks. You never want to leave a Marvel movie without the very end when they're trying to kick you out because they got to clean the theater. The first extra that we see. That's a message. I absolutely love that message. I thought it was a fantastic message from Chadwick Boseman. Fantastic. I really enjoyed that.
Yeah.
And,
A very Disney-esque message.
Yeah,
It seems like a
kinda,
message that
kinda.
they've been pushing, especially
Kinda.
with World Showcase, and I don't know why, but when he was talking about what he was talking about,
Yeah.
it reminded me a lot of World Showcase.
I'll give you
and
that because
Epcot
it
and,
gave you hope. It does
pushing
give you hope.
towards a better future, and
Right.
I love that.
Right,
I thought it was
right.
great.
So, and of course, an interesting twist at the very, very end with the last extra that they put in the very end of the movie.
I don't remember that one.
The very
You'll tell
end.
me after.
I'm not going to tell you. I'll tell you after. But a lot of familiar faces in this. Michael B. Jordan, who plays Killmonger, of course, he was in Creed, which I just loved Creed. I thought Creed was a fantastic movie. And then
I hear they're making a second one.
While
we're on that subject, they're
great.
making a second one, and I guess it's
that's a really
with
good
the
movie.
Russian son.
Oh,
Maybe
no
I'm not
way.
sure.
Oh,
I'm not sure,
that.
but
that makes me.
I've heard
nervous.
rumors.
Like,
Rumors
makes
that
me
it's-
nervous. And then you got and I'm just gonna destroy her name here, and I apologize. Denai Guerrera.
She from Star
anyway,
Wars?
she's no, but he's in it. She is actually Michonne from The Walking Dead. If any of you Walking Dead fans are out there, she plays Michonne in one of my favorite characters. When I was watching Walking Dead, I don't watch it anymore, but one of my favorites. She in The Walking Dead, she plays a sword wielding.
Yeah.
I don't know, a friend of the sheriff's,
Yeah.
and in this,
Definitely a warrior.
in this she plays a spear wielding.
Spear wielding.
So,
So she's living up to that role. Definitely.
But what a great actress! She, you think, oh well, she's playing the same role, but it's not, and she really is a fantastic actress. And then a shocker for all of you. This is Life. Is that what it's called? What's the name of that show?
This Is Us.
This is
that
us.
That mom
This
watch?
Is Us. Yes. Yeah. This Is Us. Everybody loves This Is Us. I watch a little bit of it. I don't watch a whole lot of it. This Is Us. Sterling K. Brown, the one brother, is in this. The African American brother, the adopted brother, is in this movie. He's and he ends up playing Michael B. Jordan's father, and you're going to see him right out of the beginning of the movie.
I knew he looked familiar. I
And
didn't
he's
know
right out
where.
of the beginning of the
It
movie.
might have been the glasses in
Absolutely.
This Is Us that threw me off, but I
Absolutely.
knew I saw that actor
that probably would do
somewhere.
it. Yeah, and he plays just a great role as well. And then of course you got Angela Bassett, who's just she is such an incredible actress, and Academy Award winning. I believe she has won an Academy Award, but should if she hasn't, because she's fantastic. And the great Forrest Whitaker, who was in the last Star Wars movie, or Rogue One. And anyway, Forrest Whitaker, one of my favorite actors, because he became one of my favorite actors in Good Morning Vietnam with Robin Williams. So a couple of now, coming full circle, Forrest Whitaker doing Disney movies in essence, and Robin Williams, of course, doing Disney movies as Genie. So. I absolutely loved the movie. I thought the acting was excellent, like I said, and just the cinematography was beautiful.
Yeah,
the CGI was perfect. And I'm going to tell you, I noticed, and I got to watch it again just to make sure I'm right. But there are hidden Mickeys inside. I want to get her right. Nakia's lab.
I didn't see any of those.
The sister of
can't
Black
vouch for
Panther
that.
has a lab, and I saw some hidden Mickeys back there. So
We need to watch that again, because I'm sure there's a lot of stuff in that lab that might come up in Infinity War.
In Infinity Wars, yeah. I was trying to look for some stuff and try and figure out what, because there's so much going on. There's just so much going on in the lab. But really,
definitely giving Tony Stark a run for his money.
Absolutely. And I got to tell you, Disney being Disney, I can see them incorporating an awful lot of this movie in Animal Kingdom, I can see some future rides, some Wakanda rides. I love Dino Land, don't get me wrong, but man, let's put some Wakanda in there. And if you're going to have just a fictitious land like Avatar, I would have rather seen Wakanda
definitely
than Avatar. And I like the Avatar. I like Flight of Passage and all of that stuff. But this would have been so cool because there's some stuff going on in this movie that just looks like would be an awesome ride.
Oh,
It
definitely.
would be an awesome ride.
I heard that they're turning Dino Land into another movie franchise's place.
And
am I wrong? Indiana Jones?
There's talk of that. There is talk.
That would be equally as cool.
There is talk of that, yeah. So we will see, but at any rate, so there it is. That's our quick, no spoiler, we hope. We didn't spoil anything for anybody. Review of Black Panther, and go out and watch it. It's a good movie. Thumbs up?
Yeah, 2 thumbs up.
Yeah.
I loved it.
It's good stuff. It is a really good movie, and it takes place right after Civil War, and probably will be going straight into Infinity Wars with we'll see Black Panther again in Infinity Wars. So
interesting to see that.
Yeah,
definitely going up against an
I gotta
alien.
tell you, I was when Disney, and I said this on the one that we reviewed, Guardians of the Galaxy. I had no idea who Guardians of the Galaxy were. I knew some comic books. I didn't delve deep into the whole comic book world. I didn't know all of them. But I didn't really know who Guardians of the Galaxy were, and I thought, what is Disney doing? They're making a movie out of a character that hardly anybody knows who this is.
And nobody cares about.
And nobody cares, and it's ended up being one of my favorites.
Yeah.
The same thing with Black Panther. I knew about Black Panther, but I never really read any of his stuff. A couple of things, he would pop up in other comic books that I was reading when I was a kid, and I didn't really give it a whole lot of thought. And I'm thinking, okay, they're going to go after the Black Panther franchise. I don't know if this is going to work, but of course, again,
they flip it.
A home run.
Yeah.
And $700 million plus, and they're not wrong.
Yeah.
So,
hopefully working in that vein of turning less liked characters into giants.
Well, look at Ant-Man. Ant-Man's another example of that.
Definitely. And hopefully the X-Men will join that roster after the recent deal with 20th Century Fox.
We will see.
Hoping,
fingers crossed.
But nothing confirmed yet.
We will see. So there it is. Bobby, thank you for coming on and helping review Black Panther with me.
Oh, you're welcome. I love being
here. And we'll have some more reviews because there's a lot of movies coming out.
Oh, yeah.
Some young fella named Solo. I'm not sure what that one's going to be about.
It's going to be a flop.
We'll see.
Definitely.
Anyway, folks, thanks for listening. That's all I got. And don't forget to follow us on social media. And like us on Facebook, rate us on iTunes. And you've been listening to The Gateway to the Magic. See you, everybody.
Vacation memories will stay with you and your family for a lifetime. The Resort Loop Travel Group was created with this in mind. Our fee-free services will relieve you of the stress and confusion of finding and booking the best vacation at the best price. After booking, we will continue to monitor for ways to save you even more on your vacation. We will check for any upcoming packages and discounts to save you as many vacation dollars as possible. Resort Loop Travel Group, gateway to your magical vacation memories. Get a quote, or for more information, visit ResortLoop.com.